Good evening, I'm Marina, and today we're doing the Ish Show. And we're going to do some Eminem. This is the first time that Crystal and I have done a music reaction. Now, I know the song, she knows the song, but it's been from a long time ago.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
Yeah, and then we're going to do the music video that she hasn't seen of Eminem. And I have it all queued up. And it is Eminem Cleaning Out My Closet. Official music video. Has to be the cursing. Have to. I can't. It has to have the cussing. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let me put my video up. That would be a good idea. Here we go.
Where's my snare? I have no snare in my headphones. There you go.
Yeah, that's Dr. Dre producing.
Yeah.
I hope I'm right.
I thought that was him.
Yeah.
Have you ever been hated or discriminated against? I have. I've been protested and demonstrated against. Picket signs for my wicked rhymes. Look at the times. Sick is the mind of the motherfucking kid that's behind. All this commotion, emotions run deep as oceans exploding. Tempers flaring from parents. Just blow them off and keep going. Not taking nothing from no one. Give them hell long as I'm breathing. Keep kicking ass in the morning and taking names in the evening. Leaving with the taste of sour as vinegar in their mouth. See, they can trigger me, but they'll never figure me out. Look at me now, I bet you're probably sick of me now. Ain't you, mama? I'ma make you look so ridiculous now.
Hey, I do have to pause at times, and that pisses people off, but I kind of have to. I want to make sure it doesn't get blocked. So, we both grew up, Crystal and I both had problems with our moms specifically and such like that. With me, I know that it dealt with a lot of mental illness. I don't know how yours was like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to speak for you on that. So, I don't remember being drug around specifically, but there was a lot of other kinds of abuse, mainly mentally, emotionally, because she was extremely unwell for her whole life. If you have anything you want to say, if you don't, that's fine.
Well, it's just sadly reminiscent how I grew up, really. They did the best they could with what they had, but this is the truth for a lot of people.
It takes a lot of balls to talk about your mom and for the whole world, because there's lots of things I'd like to say too, and I've said a little bit here and there. But with my mom, she just died in March, this March. So I'm kind of like, I have a lot of anger of like 44 years of mental fuckery. You know what I mean? And it's just really confusing. Yeah. Anything else right now? You want to proceed?
Yep, let's go.
I'm sorry, mama. I never meant
He's
to
purging.
hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. One more time. I said I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I got some skeletons in my closet, and I don't know if no one knows it. So before they throw me inside my coffin and close it, I'ma expose it. I'll take you back to 73. Before I ever had a multi-platinum selling CD, I was a baby, maybe I was just a couple of months. My faggot father must have had his panties up in a bunch. As he split, I wonder if he even kissed me goodbye. No, I don't. On second thought, I just fucking wished he would die. I look at Haley, and I couldn't picture leaving her side. Even if I hated Kim, I grit my teeth and I try to make it work with her. At least for Haley's sake, I maybe made some mistakes, but I'm only human. But I'm man enough to face them today.
Okay, accountability. My mom did not have that at all. The fact that Eminem has done things that he's not proud of. Here we go. But he's trying to fix it and be better. Be better. Everybody's trying to. You're trying to better yourself.
Well, I think that's where a lot of it comes from. We keep all these secrets because we're worried about how our parents are going to be viewed. But when we
Exactly.
talk about them and hold ourselves accountable to break those generational curses is when we can make a difference. But we can't do that until we talk about it.
Right, right. I need a lot of therapy.
That's where I
I
learned
really
that.
need some. I have major mommy dearest, mommy issues because when she passed away, I got even more and more angry. I went through these phases. And now it's cycling on to me being upset with my grandparents because they cared about my mom way more than the abuse that I was going through. It messes up with your head.
Yeah, it does. And like this video is kind of showing like the mom's going through all these things and her kid is there seeing it.
Yes,
Um,
we went through that. I
yeah,
know I went through a lot of violence in the home, domestic, with my parents.
same. And you've got a front row seat to that. And in the moment, nobody's thinking about the
The
kid
kid
that's
itself.
watching all of this happen.
I know I was being used as a tool with my parents, and it was like, I'm going to get back at that person. You're not, one of them was worse than the other.
Right.
My mom was really manipulative about things like that. My dad was still young and trying to figure it out and dealing with a psychopath, so it made things kind of. I know that sounds awful. Like, it's true though. You know what I mean? It's true. And there was no accountability. I wanted to go to therapy with her, and I let her live in my house, and we were arguing, and she was still treating me like I was a child, but I'm the one paying the mortgage, making sure that you are able to eat and all these things. And you're gonna belittle me and pick at me was the biggest thing. It was just like a gnat in your face. Like, I could do this on my own. I've paid off 2 mortgages.
Right.
I'm good. I think it was a control thing. I
Yes.
think it was a major control. I know that we're talking a lot, but this part of the ish show too. There's going to be time markers for when we speak and all that because not everybody wants to hear all of this. But this is also, um, what is the word I'm trying to get at? It's therapeutic.
Yes.
I have a
It,
lot of anger and I have a lot of respect for the fact that Eminem talked about it openly. Ours was always like, hush, hush, don't, the dirty laundry. And I always wanted to, I didn't want to talk bad about her in front of everybody when she was alive, but it sounds kind of shitty to do it when she's gone. I mean, when am I able to do it?
well, and that's where a whole generation of people have just been burying all of these things because we don't want to make someone else look bad. So then we are protecting our abusers.
That's true. It's so weird because I didn't even realize that I was being abused.
It was just
Be-
life.
it was life, and I never understood her mentality. But let's go. Are you good?
Yep.
All right, let's skip it back just a second, and we'll go.
It was stupid, no doubt it was dumb, but the smartest shit I did was take the bullets out of that gun, cause I'd have killed him.
That's what I was telling
would've
you
shot
about
Kim and them
the
both. It's
club.
my life. I'd like to welcome y'all to the Eminem show. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet.
That's brave.
I said I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my
I'm
closet.
getting emotional.
Nah, I would never diss my own mama just to get recognition. Take a second to listen before you think this record is dissing, but put yourself in my position. Just try to envision witnessing your mama popping prescription pills in the kitchen.
I got
Bitching that someone's
chills.
always going through a person, shit's missing. Going through public housing systems, victim of Munchausen syndrome.
That's
My whole
awful.
life I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't till I grew up. Now I blew up, it makes you sick to your stomach, doesn't it? Wasn't it the reason you made that CD for me, ma? So you could try to justify the way you treated me, ma. But guess what? You're getting older now, when it's cold, when you're lonely, and Nathan's growing up so quick, he's gonna know that you're phony. And Haley's getting so big now, you just see her, she's beautiful, but you'll never see her. She won't even be at your funeral. See, what hurts me the most is you won't admit you was wrong. Bitch, do your song, keep telling yourself that you was a mom.
understand
But I
that.
tell you, try to take what you didn't help me to get. You selfish bitch, I hope you fucking burn in hell for this shit. Remember when Ronnie died and you said you wished it was me? Well, guess what? I am dead. Dead to you as can be.
Okay, yeah, there's a couple points with me that I understand. I'm not the same. I'm not Eminem, but my mom was very big about presences, and it was just, but wasn't taking care of the kids. I have a stepsister. I don't like to call her a stepsister. I have a sister, but wasn't around as much. They would keep going back and forth between custody between her dad and her mom. You know what I mean? And I know how my mom would be like, "Oh, Aaron's doing this and this," like she took credit, like she did something. And no, I made shit on my own. I made
Yeah.
shit on my own, and that would make me sick because this is on another level, but not everybody is famous, but those are still real life issues for anybody.
Yeah, it really is. And it speaks volumes how important it is to kind of work this out and try to get some kind of closure um, before you can't, like the
I think,
Munchausens and things like that. I mean, those are all very real issues.
right,
But if
right.
nobody's stepping in and getting the parents the help, then the kids are suffering. And then you have things like this that just are just never okay.
I don't know. That must have been very hard. I listened to the song when it came out. I've always listened to Eminem. I got albums over there. I'll probably show them again later because I always do. And I forgot what my point was. Do you know at all where I was about to go with? I'll get to it. Let's go. It happens. It happens, bitches. Let's go. Oh, I was gonna say, oh my god. Y'all are going, shut up, bitch! Stop! Okay, so let's go. I'll get to that
Wished
point.
it was me. Well, guess what? I am dead. Dead to you as can be. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you.
They're in a good place right now from what I was told. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm cleaning out my closet. One more
Takes a
time.
lot of work.
I said I'm sorry, mama.
That's still your
I
mom,
never meant to hurt you.
no matter what.
I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet.
Ugh. That gave me feels right there. All right, that is Eminem with a lot of talking in between. Cleaning out my closet. This is catharsis to its fullest, but it doesn't make me feel better. It's bittersweet.
I feel like him talking so openly about such a bad situation made it a lot easier for the rest of us to kind of come to terms with how we grew up. It wasn't all the same story, but it was similar. Um, I honestly think that I was terrified of my mom my entire life, and I think that the most powerful thing that I ever did was when I finally took my power back from her. And then I saw her for what she really was. And then I felt sorry for her.
Right.
And then
Right.
I was like, wow, maybe we can fix this, which we eventually did before she passed away. But I mean, it took years of my absence for her to finally say, you know, I think I made a mistake. I want to work on this. But taking that power from her, disarming her, like the boogeyman wasn't there anymore. And that speaks volumes.
We didn't get to that point when she died. We were not okay with each other. And that is a big regret that I tried. I really did. I wanted to go to do some therapy with her, and she was just like, no, because the situation is somebody would have told her that she was wrong, and she didn't want to hear that. And it's still fresh. I don't know how people keep. I don't know. I haven't been in the workforce in a long time, and I don't know, when you lose a parent, a big part of you is gone. It's gone. That you'll never get it back. You've lost two. You've lost them both. I would feel like an orphan. That's
I
what my
did.
dad feels like.
I did for a long time. But then I took my place at the head of the table, and now I'm the mom. And it's been a rough transition, but I think that with me kind of as the matriarch, I think that we're going to have a better chance.
Basically, I did everything opposite of what she would do and broke major cycles, and I should be proud from that, because being a mom, I it's better that I went through that pain than my son. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to do what they did,
I
because it was a
made
mix of both.
exactly. I made my fair share of mistakes, but I feel that mine were original and unique and maybe not quite as harmful. But I recognize them. I've been held accountable for them, and I want the pain to stop with me and as little of it to seep through as possible. I'll take the hit
Yeah, always.
gladly.
Yeah. Okay, before I start crying all over the place, this got really emotional. The song is emotional, and a lot of bravery, and the fact that they've worked themselves together. From what I understand, that Eminem and his mom, which is interesting, my mom's name's Debbie also. So they say, fuck you, Debbie. I was always screaming that. But if you go through something like that, put it in the comment. I'm on Discord if you want to discuss privately, DMs, anything like that. I am there, Arena0515, and it's also in the description. And there will be some more. I don't want to hear any, you should have talked too much, and this, I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested in it. Scroll. Have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later. Mwah. Bye.